My man, what are you doing in a bathrobe and in your car still?
You be careful how you talk to me. This is Q Hefner, baby. Yeah. Uncle Hugh, he didn't leave as much. So the Playboy Mansion is, the Trap House Mansion. We gotta get
You a
what
fool,
we could
man.
get in. We could get in when we fit in. We try to make things happen from little to the more. What's going on, baby? How you doing,
Yo,
Mr.
man,
Panda Man?
two interviews with Cuban in 1 week. Wow, I'm real lucky, man.
Hey,
But the news is coming crazy, so I wanted to get your reaction on this. You said you haven't seen it yet, so you know
what
nothing
happened? What's
about
going
it.
on? What's new?
Okay, I want to show you.
Yo, listen, a lot going on about this Big Pun situation. Wack standing up to Fat Joe. I've never had a conversation with Fat Joe about Big Pun and business of Big Pun or nothing like that. Last time I seen Fat Joe, we was at Prime 112, 25 deep, and he covered the whole bill.
See, that's what I said.
Friend.
You see that? He's
I
saying
said it.
that Joe covered the bill for him and his friends, man.
That's what I told you. I told you that.
That's real big of Joe,
Hey, listen. Who could ever front on the fat guy? He pays for dinner all day. And funerals. He pays for funerals too.
That's Game's friend. He been my friend. Shout out to Cool and Drake. So
I did a song with Game too, no mercy.
I wasn't privy to that knowledge. What I do know
wait,
is
wait, you missed that. Hold on, let me rewind it.
Shout out to Cool and Drake. So whatever was going on prior to, I wasn't privy to that knowledge. What I do know is Big Pun's wife came to see me, Liza, told me she was looking for a situation that would be healthy for her. Big Pun, I feel like it's part of the culture. Like, it's Big Pun. His story needs to be told. You know what I mean? So what I did do was line up a situation that was healthy for her, something that would happen. I reached out to my people, my team. They pushed the button and they greenlit the project. So there's definitely a Big Pun series coming. I just want to kill the narrative like it was some type of issue with Wack and Big Pun, and Wack and Fat Joe behind Big Pun. Fat Joe ain't never mentioned to me he got an issue with Pun or issue with nobody. And as far as I'm concerned, he want to see Pun win and his family win. The Fat Joe I know. So let's kill that narrative. Fat Joe's a friend of mine. She might be out here. Fat Joe on Rolling Loud? He might be on Rolling Loud. I run into him out here somewhere.
Rolling Loud.
But nevertheless, long story short, let's kill the narrative that Wack stood up to Fat Joe. Shout out to Fat Joe, the whole KAR family, my over there. They know who I'm talking to. You know what I mean? It ain't that type of situation. Y'all kill that bullshit. West up.
Okay.
Big Pun series coming soon.
Okay. Maybe. I don't know. See? I don't know. I don't know. It's a great thing. You know what I'm saying? I hope they do the right thing. He already did the right thing by hooking out, Liza to that. So he doesn't have nothing to do with it, the particulars as far as like is any clause in there that he could like sell that project to somebody if he wants to, like, so it's not like she has to be in any danger of Wack trying to sell off that project to Joe, maybe, you know what I'm saying,
Okay, but let's back it up a little bit, okay?
But it's a little it's a little question mark in there for me.
The energy from the audio clip to now this video. Am I wrong to say that it's a little bit of backpedaling there, and it's a whole different vibe?
It's a little bit of backpedaling because maybe Joe, he didn't want to go front street with it and look like the person we described him as. Right. He didn't want to give us the satisfaction for that, so he's doing it behind the scenes, quiet. Maybe he wants to take the quiet right road. You know what I'm saying? But me knowing Joe, definitely mad. Definitely mad that happens. Or do he have any pull with the actual guy? Are the guys that are involved with the series gonna add Joe at the end of the day because they got to say so with Liza, and is Liza gonna conform for that? That, you know what I'm saying? How motherfuckers put it up when it's the business terms. Oh, but the truth is that Fat Joe put him on, and he deserves to be in the series because he got to tell the story of Pun, and it might be where he slides into there. Because at the end of the day, if he can't beat him, he gonna join him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if he could try to manipulate his way in there to be looked at, you know what I'm saying? The one of the stars in that in that docu series or whatever, he was gonna do it. He's gonna play along with it. Now, that's what I think he's doing. But as far as like what I heard him say right now is that I guess he didn't. Did he sit down and talk to Joe, or did he have a conversation with Joe? I don't know. I don't wish for them to have beef or something. It's not like that either. You know what I'm saying? When we was talking about it, but me knowing my enemy, I know he's definitely in discomfort because of that. Now he could sleep if he wants to. Now I'm not to put out no fear up there, or saying no that he's gonna do something behind his back or some. But I'm just saying, just be on point. And I'm confused, just like you see me saying this. I'm not confused, but at the same time, it's like I know they play tactical games when it comes to business. Joe does too, a lot. So, probably for his advice from the lawyers and all that, it was just play like this and whatever. If he wants to do something personally side, it's gonna be personally side on the low. And if he like he's doing what I'm talking about, which is put the pressure on the guys that are the mother label that took the project, he will squeeze his way in there and try to put a spotlight on himself when it comes to that.
Right, because
but if that happens, just remember Cuban Link is not going to be involved because they ain't going to put me. They ain't gonna, either the label is going to say, "Oh, we can't have Cuban Link." Once again, it's going to be like the clause where it's like, "Yeah, you can have this, but the fine print says you can't talk to Cuban Link." So it might be one of those situations. Not hoping for it. I remember Wack said that, yeah, finally, you're gonna get your shot. You're gonna get your shot. You know what I'm saying? It's time. That's he doesn't have no control over that anymore. He probably thought that was the way it was, and I didn't think none of it. Like I said, I wanted the best situation for my sister, so I'm conformed with that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as anything happening, with me inserting myself in there is the only thing that's gonna be the truth. You know what I'm saying? Basically just truthful shit. So it's not like I want to be in there because I want to be a star. No, but if you want to leave Cuban Link out the story, it's going to be a story that's not going to be 100%, you know what I'm saying, to the truth. And that's what I feel, Liza knows enough. And I'm sure she's going to have this, but she got creative control. She's not going to sign the deal without no creative control, I don't think.
right, definitely not.
So after what she's been through, like I wouldn't either. But
I just think that the craziest thing though is that like it seems like totally two different energies, right? Like the first audio was like he was just like, I don't care, like this is the truth, this is what happened, I'm standing on it, what is right, what is wrong. And then now this one is
that's for the people though.
Right.
That's for the people. He know how to play for the people. So Wack said that for the people. He probably thought that was gonna happen. He probably, prejudged that with that. But knowing the enemy, like I said, he'll watch you. He'll see what you expect. Got people around him telling him, advising him. And the best situation probably for him to do was don't give him don't play out exactly how we saying that he's gonna play out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like predictable.
I definitely don't think that he got a call where it was like a scare tactic, like on some street type of stuff. I think it was a political call.
It's always political.
Right.
When it's that level, it's political.
Because people in the comments, were trying to say like, oh, Pistol Pete called him, he's scared, he's shook, all this stuff like that. But Wack doesn't strike me as the type of person that will back down like that off of some street stuff. Like he wouldn't be scared necessarily. But as far as like on a political side of we hurt you with your pockets or like your business in New York or certain things like that, then I could see that more.
Yeah. Well, you got to see how it plays out, man. Right now, that seems a little that seems like it's business.
Right.
That's how you will handle business. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's so
Just like
crazy is that people were saying that he said the same exact thing but more respectful, and I don't understand how you could think that, because on the audio he's saying that Fat Joe done stole $4 million. He done blocked Liza from getting a deal,
exactly.
all these different type of things, right? So now in this, he's like, I don't know what happened before. I'm not privy to that information. Like Liza just came to me for help, and then I got her a deal, and then that's
You
it.
see
And
it.
you see, like, that's not the same thing, bro. Not at all. Like, you know what I mean?
You see
It's
it.
not
You
the same thing.
see it.
Like, I get it. Like, if
You
you
see.
like somebody, sometimes you're a little biased or
Well, you got to go to
blind.
Clubhouse, right?
Right.
You got to go. You got to go to Clubhouse. So at the end of the day, I mean, I hope and wish that people find out the truth for the world, not just for me. But this is another situation. When another character joins the Terror Squad, soap opera, and and then now we're gonna put him on trial, which is his Clubhouse. So, I mean, that is he had no hair on his tongue before. Explaining, saying every situation. So let's see what he says about this. We all know if he's going to backpedal or not. It looked like he swallowed a little too much spit, like before
He
he said
looked
that. So
uncomfortable in the video.
yeah,
He looked
it looks.
uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like, and I said in my video, I said that you still got to give Wack respect in the sense of like he helped Liza when no one else would, right? Like he helped get the deal done. Whether his intentions were completely pure or not, at the end, it doesn't matter because Liza got the deal which she could not get for a long time, right? And so he obviously there has to be something in it for him, but I think
there's
that
no problem with that though.
I think what meant more to the fans was that you finally had someone speak on her behalf and advocate against Joe. So now for this to do a one
in the game, because I've been doing this shit for nothing as far as from the bottom.
I know, but you
saying?
yourself have been blackballed. So I'm talking about a person in a position of power more to speak out against Joe.
Thank you.
It meant a lot to the fans. So like the fans were like, oh, wow, I don't really like Wack or don't really rock with what he normally does, but this means a lot. So now to see the 180, people are like, this is so disappointing.
Well, he didn't do the whole 180. He did like a 90.
A 90?
Yeah, he did the right angle right there. He did the left angle. But it was 90 degree angle. We still got to look for the other 90. That comes later. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's all the enemy's always gonna put a trap door somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, it depends on what kind of enemy you got. Like Joe could be a special ed student, but he got special little powers when it comes to the evil shit. So he does a lot of things that will be like, he don't do that. Like that's why that's the problem. That's his gift. The special ed part of him is this gift. And they think he's too stupid or too like dumb to make little, nice little things happen as far as like evil shit. They'd be like, nah, that was just bad luck. Like they don't want to blame him for it. He don't want to take credit. It's Kazi Sosha. You know what I'm saying?
So are you surprised by this?
I'm not surprised by anything in the world. Not no more. Not when it comes to this situation. Especially when I'm not getting like Liza hit me up or something. Like she didn't hit me up. She didn't tell me nothing. So even that's why I didn't even say nothing from back then, because it was like, if I'm saying that's my sister and all of this, she could have hit me up. You know what I'm saying? She could have hit me up and been like, yeah, yo, listen, not even that I'm about to be involved, but she would have told me the good news on some more like that level, regular speaking. I don't know what happened with that. That made me feel a little funny, where I got to get ready for the surprise at the end. You know what I'm saying? The whole big happy family. If it's a whole big happy family at the end of the day, with Liza's there with the kids and Uncle Joey is there, I'm just gonna go. I'll probably catch a little heart attack. You know what I'm saying? If I see that happen, I got no words to say. I pray that their souls be kept good.
Well, let's not even go there. Let's not even go there because
I know, but I gotta go there because I'm gonna be on record saying that is the worst ending that can happen. And that'll be really fucked up. And I'm just saying it because, I got to say this. This is Cuban.
But Cuban,
No,
she
I know.
didn't.
There's things in the
She
middle
didn't
of those
call you, but
steps.
why didn't you call her after you saw her with Wack on the?
Because you see me talking about her. Like, I'm sure she sees this. She sees all the times that I talk about her. So even though I'm not talking to her like this, and I let her. I don't want to even what about if she's not in the mood or whatever. I got respect for that. I don't want to involve her. She probably doesn't want to talk about because she hasn't been talking about these subjects. Remember? So what I'm saying, when I say something, it's like when somebody asks me, I defend her. But as far as like her name being in my mouth, yeah, I hear it all the time. I always say it. So it's only customary for somebody to say, "Hey, listen, I seen that interview." She used to do it before, so maybe she doesn't want to be bothered. Maybe she's mad at me. Uh, maybe she set me up for the end with Joe.
No, come on, let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Because I'm not even her setting me up, but maybe she's gonna blame the fact that like I said, the guys from the movie they wanted Joe in it, so I couldn't do this whole documentary without him being involved because he did some funny shit in the paperwork. Whatever. I'm ready for everything. Give it to me. But I don't wish that, and I don't think that was gonna happen. But me saying I don't think is like putting it past somebody that they could do certain things, and you know how they do. Business is business, personal is personal.
Right.
With me, those rules change. You know what I'm saying? With me, those rules change, and that's it. That's what I'm saying. It's like I hope it's not that. All I wanted from her is to see her in a good situation. Uh, for my brother's story to get out. For Chris, you know what I'm saying, little Chris Rivers to big Chris Rivers, to get his, get that notoriety of how dope of an artist he is, and it's unselfishly. I mean, I want nothing for me. If I'm involved in it because they invite me, yes, but I'm not gonna stuff myself in there or push myself in there and pry on their business dealings. It's not my thing. I'll wait for my turn. You know what I'm saying? And I've been waiting a long time, but I'll wait.
Cuban, you love that family so much, bro. Like all the fans always say it too. Like they can tell that you love that family so much.
Hey, I mean, sometimes love is blind, right? I hope it's not blind in my case. When you give love, you expect a little bit of at least like back. You know what I'm saying? And appreciation back. But like I said, I do it for my bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Chris Rios, Big Pun, Boondog. That's why I do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's it. That's how that's my reward. Like I said.
Well, man, I thank you for your time, bro. Like I just wanted to get your reaction to this because it's a pretty big deal right now for everybody to see. So, Mr. Q Hefner, I appreciate you and your time, bro. Always.
Q Hefner. Make sure you get that Q right. And if you can't call me Q Hefner, just call me Rodrigo Ramirez. Yes, and expect new music too, man. I'm still dropping my music. And once again, don't get caught up in all this. I mean, you could get caught up in this because it's hard not to get caught up in the whole soap opera thing. But remember, at the end of the day, it's about talent, man. I started this, this career with the music, the writing, the pen and the pad, the mic, the one mic. So listen to my music, man. Listen to my music. I told you that's my gun. The tongue is the gun. You know what I'm saying? That I represent Big Pun. Yeah, man. Yeah, check out my music, man, because at the end of the day, that speaks louder than words. So, you know what I'm saying? Right now, Q Hefner is Q Hefner. And, I told you tomorrow you might get Rodolfo. And then, you know what I'm saying? You get the Swagger Lagger, Mr. Liquor Shot. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of characters, but it all ends with the realest nigga in the world, man. Cuban Link.